You wake up in the quiet stillness of the early morning, the kind of silence that feels both peaceful and heavy. The soft light filtering through the curtains catches the dust particles dancing in the air. You rub your eyes and feel the familiar weight of the night's rest, or the lack of it. Maybe you've been waking up a little too often lately, or your energy doesn't quite bounce back the way it used to. There's a slow, creeping feeling that something is shifting inside your body. It's subtle at first, almost easy to ignore, but over weeks and months, it begins to feel like a quiet betrayal. The vitality you once took for granted, especially in those intimate moments, seems to be slipping through your fingers. You make your way to the kitchen, the floor cool beneath your feet, and start your morning routine. You might brew a cup of coffee or reach for your usual supplements, hoping for that spark to ignite the day ahead. But what if I told you there's something else you can do, something simple and natural, that can gently wake your body up from within? A small change on your plate each morning that could support your blood flow, your energy, and yes, your confidence in ways you might not have expected. It's not about magic pills or quick fixes. It's about honoring the biology of your body, understanding how it changes with time, and offering it the care it needs to thrive. What many men don't realize is that the fatigue they feel in their 60s isn't always about one single problem or disease. Instead, it's often the slow, cumulative effect of your body's energy factories, the mitochondria inside every cell, not working as efficiently as they once did. Think of your body like a city at night. When the power plants start faltering, the lights dim, traffic slows, and everything moves just a bit less smoothly. As we age, these cellular power plants become less responsive to the signals telling them to produce energy consistently. This means that even if your blood tests come back normal, your cells may be quietly running low on fuel, leaving you feeling drained despite doing everything right. I remember another man I worked with, Henry, in his early 70s. He came to me exhausted, with no clear medical explanation. Like many, Henry was frustrated and even ashamed. "I feel like I'm failing at being myself," he confessed. This fatigue wasn't just physical, it was an emotional weight, a sense of losing connection to his identity, his vitality, and his joy. For men like Henry, fatigue can feel like a thief stealing moments of pleasure, confidence, and meaning. By focusing on the biological roots supporting mitochondrial function and blood flow through nutrition and lifestyle, we began to see change. Henry introduced antioxidant-rich foods and natural nitrates into his meals. Over weeks, his energy returned slowly but surely, and with it came a quiet hope. He started gardening again, reconnected with friends, and felt his old spark reemerge. The shift was not a dramatic overnight cure, but a gradual reclaiming of himself, body, and soul. This story is important because it reminds us that fatigue in aging men is complex. It's a biological, emotional, and deeply human experience. It is a signal your body and spirit send, asking for attention and kindness, not judgment or resignation. When we learn to listen and respond thoughtfully, fatigue can become a doorway back to vitality rather than a dead end. For many men, the idea that vitality fades with age is accepted without question. It's whispered in doctors' offices, passed between friends, and internalized as inevitable. But here's the truth. Aging brings changes, yes, but it doesn't mean giving up. You don't have to settle for diminished strength or fading passion. What if instead, you could make mornings something you look forward to again? Not because you're chasing youth, but because you're reclaiming the power to feel alive in your own skin. This is not just about function. It's about dignity, joy, and connection. I want to share a story that might sound familiar. A man named Sam, 67 years old, retired after decades of hard work as a school principal. He was known for his steady hand, calm demeanor, and deep love for his wife. But over the past few years, Sam began noticing changes that unsettled him. His mornings no longer felt like a fresh start. They were weighed down by fatigue and a creeping sense of frustration. Intimacy, once effortless and full of warmth, had become a source of anxiety. Sam tried medications his doctor suggested and even cut back on his beloved coffee, hoping to find relief. But nothing seemed to make a real difference. He felt like he was losing a part of himself, and with it, the lightness that made life worth living. During one of our conversations, Sam admitted how isolated he felt. It wasn't just the physical changes, but the silence around them that gnawed at him. He wasn't looking for miracles, he wanted to feel whole again. Together, we explored his daily habits, his diet, and his routines. It was there, in the details of his morning plate, that we found a clue. Certain foods, or the timing of when he ate them, were influencing his blood flow and energy in ways he hadn't realized. By making small, thoughtful adjustments, starting with what he put on his breakfast plate, Sam began to notice subtle shifts. His mornings grew lighter, his confidence returned, and with it, a renewed connection to his wife and to life itself. Sam's story is not unique. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest changes carry the greatest power. Understanding why these changes happen requires a look beneath the surface, into the intricate dance of biology that guides our bodies. As men age, the production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential for healthy blood flow, naturally declines. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax and dilate, ensuring that oxygen-rich blood reaches every tissue, especially those delicate areas that support intimacy and vitality. At the same time, testosterone levels gradually drop, affecting muscle tone and vascular health. This isn't a sudden fall, but a slow shift that can leave the blood vessels feeling stiffer, narrower, and less responsive. Imagine your blood vessels as garden hoses. When new, they're flexible, strong, and wide open. Over time, if plaque builds up or if inflammation takes hold, these hoses can stiffen and narrow, making it harder for blood to flow freely. This can impact circulation down there more than you might expect because the tissues involved are highly sensitive and rely on robust blood flow to function properly. The prostate may also enlarge slightly, adding pressure to the urinary tract and complicating matters. None of this is a personal failure. It's a natural part of aging biology, but one that can be managed with the right care. The good news is that biology responds well to support. It's like tending a garden. With the right nutrients, water, and attention, even weathered plants can bloom again. And much of this care begins on your plate, especially in the morning when your body is primed to absorb and use nutrients most effectively. One of the keys to supporting blood flow lies in dietary nitrates, compounds found abundantly in certain vegetables and fruits. These nitrates are converted in your body into nitric oxide, the very molecule that helps keep your blood vessels supple and your circulation strong. Among the most potent natural sources of dietary nitrates is beetroot. This humble root has been studied extensively and shown to improve endothelial function, the health of your blood vessel lining, and boost nitric oxide production. Drinking beetroot juice or incorporating cooked beets into your meals can gently nudge your circulation back toward youthful efficiency. But it's not just about beets. Other nitrate-rich foods like leafy greens, spinach, arugula, kale, and even watermelon contain compounds that support this process. When you make these foods part of your morning routine, you're offering your body a natural, steady stream of the building blocks it needs to keep your blood moving smoothly. Beetroot, in particular, deserves a spotlight. It's not just about the nutrients. It's about the ritual of starting your day with something vibrant and nourishing. Whether it's a glass of unsweetened beetroot juice or a smoothie blended with berries and a handful of fresh greens, this small act can set the tone for the entire day. The deep red color of beets is a vivid reminder of the blood flow they help support. They don't promise to turn back the clock, but they help your blood vessels behave a little more like they did when you were 10 years younger. Integrating these foods into your morning doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. A simple beetroot smoothie with a handful of blueberries and some spinach is both delicious and powerful. If you prefer, steamed beets alongside your eggs or a salad with arugula can do the trick. It's about consistency, not perfection. The key is to make these nitrate-rich foods a regular part of your breakfast ritual so your body can benefit over time. And if the taste feels unfamiliar at first, mixing beet juice with lemon or sweet berries can ease the transition. This isn't a diet. It's a form of self-care that honors your body's evolving needs. By now you might be wondering, does this really make a difference? Science says yes, but more importantly, stories like Sam's prove it does. When blood flows freely, your body feels more alert, your energy improves, and the subtle confidence that comes from feeling whole again begins to return. This is about more than just physical function. It's about reclaiming a part of yourself that aging often hides away. The mornings that once felt heavy become moments of renewal, small victories in a journey of care and respect for your body. In the next part, we'll explore how to weave these habits into your daily life with ease, along with simple lifestyle adjustments that can amplify these benefits. We'll also look at how better circulation affects not just intimacy, but your brain, your heart, and your overall vitality. Because when your blood moves freely, life moves with it, and you deserve to feel that flow every morning, every day. As you begin to embrace this new morning ritual, it's important to understand that small habits, repeated over time, build the foundation for lasting change. The beauty of starting your day with nitrate-rich foods like beets or leafy greens lies not only in their science-backed benefits, but also in their simplicity and accessibility. These are not complicated, expensive fixes, but natural allies you can welcome easily into your kitchen and into your life. Think of it as a quiet conversation you're having with your body, one that says, "I see you, I honor you, and I'm here to help." This is a journey best taken one step at a time, not with pressure or judgment, but with patience and curiosity. It's normal for change to feel awkward at first, to have moments when old habits pull you back. But each time you choose a beet smoothie over another cup of coffee or a spinach omelet over a quick carb-heavy breakfast, you're strengthening a new pattern. Over weeks, you'll notice more than just physical effects. Your mornings might start to feel lighter, your mood more balanced, and your energy more steady. These subtle shifts matter deeply because they create momentum that carries you through the day and into the weeks that follow. It's also vital to remember that improving blood flow isn't just about what you eat. Your overall lifestyle plays a significant role in supporting circulation and vitality. Gentle physical activity, like a daily walk or simple stretching, encourages your blood vessels to stay flexible and responsive. Chronic stress, on the other hand, tightens those vessels and saps your energy. Finding moments of calm, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply savoring a quiet cup of tea, can help soothe your nervous system and promote better vascular health. And then there's sleep, the unsung hero of health. A restful night allows your body to repair and regenerate, including the delicate tissues and vessels involved in circulation. When your sleep is disrupted, your body struggles to maintain balance, and this can create a vicious cycle of fatigue and diminished function. By aligning your morning habits with supportive lifestyle choices, mindful movement, stress management, and quality sleep, you create a holistic approach that honors your body's natural rhythms. But it's not just about physical benefits. Better blood flow nourishes your brain, sharpening your focus and lifting your mood. It supports your heart, helping to maintain a healthy blood pressure and reduce strain. Your legs and feet feel lighter, with less cramping and fatigue, allowing you to move more freely and confidently. This cascade of improvements enriches your whole life, helping you stay engaged with the people and passions that matter most. You may have noticed how Sam's story extended beyond the bedroom. His renewed energy and circulation lifted his spirits and deepened his connections. His wife remarked on the subtle changes first, the way he smiled more easily, carried himself with more ease, and hummed while shaving. These everyday moments became reminders that vitality is woven through the fabric of daily life. When one thread strengthens, the whole tapestry glows. I want to speak to you directly now because I know that facing these changes can feel isolating and even discouraging. The quiet moments of doubt, the unspoken worries about performance, energy, or identity, these are real and valid. But you are not broken. You are evolving. And in that evolution lies tremendous opportunity. By choosing to care for your circulation, your energy, and your dignity, you are taking a courageous step toward reclaiming a vital part of yourself. This isn't about chasing youth or perfection. It's about honoring the body you live in, exactly as it is, and helping it flourish with kindness and respect. You deserve mornings that lift you, days that carry you, and nights that restore you. Every step you take toward better blood flow is a step toward living fully and freely. And it's important to know that you are not alone on this journey. I'm here with you, along with countless others who understand the struggle and the triumphs. There's power in community and knowledge in patience and persistence. As you continue to nurture these habits, remember that change takes time. It's not instant, but it is deeply real. Within weeks, you might feel a new lightness in your step, a quiet confidence returning, and a sense of peace in your body. Those small victories are worth celebrating, for they build a foundation of health that supports everything you care about. So, where do you go from here? Tomorrow morning, before the day rushes in, choose one simple act of care. Perhaps it's a glass of beetroot juice, a handful of spinach in your eggs, or a smoothie blending those vibrant reds and greens. Let this moment be your invitation to slow down, breathe deeply, and honor the potential of your body. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start with this one step, gently, with curiosity and grace. And when you take this step, I encourage you to keep track, not obsessively, but with mindful attention, of how you feel. Notice your energy, your mood, your confidence. Notice how the little changes ripple through your days and nights. Share these experiences with those you trust or your healthcare provider. This journey is a partnership between you and your body, supported by knowledge, empathy, and small acts of kindness. I'm Dr. Michael Hanks, and I want to thank you for taking this moment to invest in yourself. You are worthy of health, vitality, and joy, not despite your age, but because of the wisdom and strength that come with it. Together, we can make these mornings a new beginning, one filled with hope, resilience, and quiet power. Remember, the path forward isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about honoring your body's story while writing the next chapters with intention and care. I'll be here with you every step of the way, celebrating the victories and guiding you through the challenges. Here's to mornings that inspire, days that empower, and a life lived fully on your own terms. Take that first step tomorrow. Your body and your spirit will thank you.